First of all, let me talk to you a little bit about EYDAP, because many of you may not know what EYDAP is. But basically, we have a 20-year exclusive agreement to provide water and wastewater services to the Athens area, serving about 5 million people. We're an interesting case indeed, because we're a company listed in the Athens Stock Exchange, but at the same time, the state owns right now 61% of our shares. So we kind of have to balance two different sides of our mind, our brain, everything that we do every day. The fact is, though, that in this environment, we are investing about 1.6 billion euros in a variety of projects. A major project is creating new wastewater pipelines, about 1,400 kilometers of those, kind of like from Athens to Budapest. That's how long that is.
So Budapest is going to end up with a lot of Greek wastewater.
And also building wastewater treatment facilities that have recycling in them, and that is about an 800 million euro project. We're replacing a lot of the old pipelines, the water pipelines that are in the Greek system, and we're doing that to preserve water so that we don't lose it through leaks and so on. But also we're building new pipelines to serve other huge investments in Greece, like the Hellinikon project, where Yekterna is building the casino there. So it's almost like a new city within a city, and we have to provide water for that, so we need to build these new pipelines. We're also going through a transformation project which involves smart meters, and that is, imagine, replacing almost 2.5 million smart meters over the next 10 years. And finally, and a very important project for us, is moving to zero carbon water and producing a lot of our own energy, and we hope to do that with partners, because it is important not only for environmental reasons, but also for cost reasons, to make sure that also that way we keep the tariffs for water lower. Now, in all this environment, there are some requirements, let's say, or incentives that we get from the government, and we have great cooperation with the government, but there are a couple of things that are happening. One is, and that's something that we need, but it's moving forward, a stable regulatory environment. So we know exactly what are we going to get back for these investments. Also, the whole ESG framework is very important for us, because it can lower the cost of any loans or bonds that we issue, and we're very advanced in that, and we have already been improving our ESG ratings, and we believe that by the end of the year we'll see more improvement in those ratings. Another thing that is also not just the Greek government, but also the whole EU effort, everything that they're doing and all the financing that they're providing has to do with digital and green transition. So everything that we do, the projects that I just mentioned to you, are all about green and digital transition. So we see these things going in parallel, and those are being very helpful for us. And the other thing that we're trying to figure out is spending both our own money, which is important because we're going to get a return for that, but at the same time getting as many grants as possible and finding this balance, because if you get grants, that doesn't go into your regulated asset base, and therefore you can keep the tariffs low. And in Greece, we have the lowest tariffs for water pretty much in all of Europe. But the fact is that there are many ways that you can get the financing and the grants to do all that, whether it is RRF, whether it is the ESPA, as we call it here, bonds that we can issue, EIB that may come with financing, banks, green bonds. So all of that, the difficult thing is how to decide what financing is the one that best applies to the efforts. And I think the Greek government has been very helpful in working with us to figure this out.